Christina Davis, and I am a supervisor in the market research department here at MCI Incorporated. I'm responsible for the daily operations of the department, and I'm also a liaison between different departments in the company. Today, I would like to discuss some interruptions in workflow that have been occurring in the market research department. With your approval, I would like to explore avenues to recommend a solution to these issues. Since the market research department is so new to MCI, I would like to provide you with some background. We provide high-quality market research services to luxury accounts such as Porsche, Jaguar, Land Rover, and Atlantis Paradise Islands. Market research is key to MCI's plan to expand operations in the next 5 years. It also adds diversity to the services that MCI offers. So let me tell you a little bit about how the call center and the transcription area works. So first, the call center contacts possible respondents, and once they get a completed survey there, it will be passed on to the transcription area. And the transcription area will transcribe an open-ended response, such as, John from service was great. Once they type it, check it for quality, review it, they will package it back up with the web response, and that's considered what we call a complete. And that's how market research generates revenue on the completes. So the number of successful completes depends on two things: the number of calls that are made every night and the number of transcriptions that we complete. So obviously the more call attempts that we make, the more people we'll reach, the more completes we get. So there are some things that have been occurring at MCI market research that causes a stop in workflow. Some of the issues that can arise during the shift that prevent employees from actively calling and transcribing can include problems with the calling software, connection problems with the phones, problems with the transcription software, and general computer problems. We have about 100 employees in the department, and we needed a lot of computers in a short amount of time, and most of the computers honestly are over 10 years old. So if a problem cannot be fixed immediately by the supervisor, me, on staff, it must, IT must be contacted. So if we have a glitch in our calling software and everybody has to stop calling, let's say there's 75 employees there on one given night, a 10-minute problem would mean we lost 12 and a half hours of calling time. It is also important to note that our market research department is the only department in the company that works mainly evenings and weekends. So MCI's market research department operates from 5 to midnight Monday through Friday and 9 to 6 on Saturday and Sunday, whereas everyone else operates on an 8 to 5 schedule. So we do have some fantastic IT support though when things do go wrong. Our IT support, you should know, they're here every day, Monday through Friday, 8 through 5. We have 3 specific individuals who are on call at all times to help us with our needs, and they have, like I said, been fantastic. It's not unusual for us to contact them very late, after 10. I've had to unfortunately contact them after midnight. They're home sleeping or taking care of a sick kid sometimes. So calling them and following the call tree for them leads to lost calling time, and that has been a problem for us. It also leads to long hours for our IT support staff, and they're dedicated to projects during the day during their 8 to 5 regular shift. So it puts some undue stress on them. So in order to address the stop in workflow because of these technical issues, there are some avenues that I would like to explore. First, I want to keep a detailed log of each error that occurs, the type of error it is, whether it's calling software, transcription software, maybe it's just a general computer problem, and what time it happens at, how long we're offline, and how many employees it affects. So that will give us a better idea of the scope of our problem. I also would like just to talk to IT in general and get their suggestions. They're the ones we're calling, they're the ones with the knowledge, and maybe there's something we can do to streamline production and maybe take a little bit of stress off of them. So I definitely want to involve them in the process. I also would like to research the cost of newer software and equipment. it may be possible that just making this an investment in newer equipment would cut down on the times we need to call IT, or stop our workflow instead of, you know, exploring these other options. Another option we have is getting an IT person there in the evening, and how much that would cost the market research department. So with your approval, I would like to research these options. Thank you.